What up?
Welcome back to Pushing the Issue with Rocky and Shadow.
Pushing the issue. And Golden, who's not here today.
Yeah, he wasn't here Sunday either. Sorry, I didn't mention it. Sorry, Golden. We were too excited to talk about Joseph Smith.
Yeah, he's sick.
He got called into work.
Say sick. He got called into work, but what about the first one?
Oh,
what
Sunday?
What was wrong with him the first
he was
one?
He
was
in bed.
sick.
He forgot.
He got hepatitis.
Oh, freaking.
A, B, and C.
He's the hepatitis alphabet.
Just kidding. I'm not sure. He just didn't feel like coming, I guess. He's mad at us. Maybe he's mad.
He said he forgot in
He
the
seems
text,
mad,
but
you
he was
know.
in bed.
I think he's mad. I say this to get him here next week.
He won't be here.
It's
He's going out of town with
It's
his
my
wife.
manipulation.
He's taking his wife to Arizona. So he's for sure out next Sunday as well.
Wow.
And he got called into work for this one, so. Sorry we didn't mention it last time when he wasn't there.
Called into work. Hope his bosses don't listen. They're like, he doesn't get called in on Wednesdays. Anyways. All right. I'm sure they don't listen. Anyways.
Yeah, they definitely don't. Well, never say never.
Yeah.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes.
The Sith. Speaking of, have you seen the new season of Clone Wars?
I watched the first episode.
Was it dope or no?
I freaking loved it, dude.
I can't wait. I told my kids about it. I was like, but you can't watch it without me.
There we go.
They're like, I know.
That's a good dad right
They
there.
know better.
Yeah, it's freaking sweet.
Sweet.
It's sweet. So they're releasing it an episode at a time.
Oh, are they?
That's an interesting thing to me.
Frustrating.
We're getting right into the hot takes, folks. Before we even talk about our weeks, we're getting right into the hot takes. I love that. I love when they release episodes in a week at a time.
Why?
It's like a
Real TV show?
yeah, and it's like a commodity of ages past. It's something that like it doesn't happen anymore. That doesn't exist.
I know Likey. My kids don't like it either.
I can imagine.
We were in St. George watching, I think it was satellite TV, and it had a bunch of the commercials coming on, you know. And my daughter looks around. She's like, my friend Paisley has a TV like this where it just plays commercials in the middle of everything. I was like, oh yeah, like, that is how spoiled we are in this age. We think that commercial TV with commercials is a
TV with advertisements.
Is a bizarre thing. Like who would ever buy a TV like this? There plays commercials. So awesome. I
love it.
I'm not a fan. I'd rather sit down for 12 hours and watch every episode.
I think it it kind of takes the best of both worlds where you have to wait a week. It gets you excited for the next episode. But you don't have to watch it at the required time. Like you still have the option.
Sure.
Oh, like for the Clone Wars, you haven't watched it yet, but you're still going to get the opportunity. It's not like it's airing and that's it. It's done if you miss it.
Sure.
Which I like, and I like that you kind of get the best of both worlds there. And I really enjoy waiting a week because there's other shows to watch. I got tons of TV to watch, unlimited television to watch.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's a hot take for you.
Dope.
And I think a wildly unpopular opinion. I have never met another person who's like, oh yeah, I like that too. Everybody else is like, are you insane? What's wrong with you?
Have you seen Norm Macdonald make fun of Jimmy Kimmel for that?
No.
So Jimmy Kimmel feels the same way.
As I do.
And they were talking about Lost, and Norm Macdonald was watching it streaming, and Jimmy Kimmel watched it on, when it came out. And Norm Macdonald's like, man, that must have been rough for you. I mean, I barely wait the 30 seconds to get to the next episode. He's like, you had to wait a whole week. And Jimmy Kimmel's like, no, it's good, you talk about it with your friends through the week, you speculate, you do all this stuff, and Norm Macdonald's like, yeah, that sounds good for a book club. It was so awesome. And then he gives this weird sideways look to the camera.
As he does.
Yeah, he's dope. So,
don't get me wrong. I enjoy it for the novelty of it, but if they gave me the option to watch it all at once, I totally would. Like, that's better.
Sure.
But I enjoy it also.
For sure. I'm with you, bro. So, yeah, I think you probably still heard that through your mic.
Yeah,
anyways,
I tried so hard,
it's
but
out, yeah.
missed the boat.
So, dope, dude. Well,
How's your week been?
I had got a little update from the Mitt Romney discussion.
We're talking about Mitt.
The third episode of Mitt Romney.
And we've mentioned him more than once, but besides just the 3 episodes we've dedicated to him.
So as our heavy listeners know, last week I was very upset with the Mitt Romney billboard, thanking Mitt Romney for his courage, his moral courage. Well, this week I saw another billboard that said, "Happy Valentine's Day. We love you, Pierre Delecto."
Be my Valentine.
Straight up trolling the senator. I love it. So awesome.
For those of you who don't recall, you probably all recall because we didn't talk about it that long ago, but Pierre Delecto is the pen name, the quote-unquote pen name of Mitt Romney. It's his fake Twitter account.
The made-up Twitter handle that he makes fun of, that he tries to make fun of Trump on. So
I should follow that account, speaking of which.
I was very excited for that. Pierre Delecto.
Oh, yeah.
Is it still up?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I wonder if it's got a blue check mark.
Verified. It's verified that this is the one and only Pierre Delecto.
Pierre Delecto. Interesting. So, yeah. Also had my birthday this week. Got some dope shoes for my wife on Saturday. And some candy for my kids, because my kids know me. The way to my heart is through sugar. Which is why I'm going to die young, probably. But what you going to do?
I don't think it does exist.
Also went to karate on Saturday and was not feeling it, dude. There's like this blue belt who weighs like 135 pounds. And for those of you who don't know, I weigh about 210. This guy beats me up every time we go, dude. He is so fast. His technique is so flawless that he just whoops on me. It sucks. I always get super discouraged every time I have to fight him. But that's how you learn, I guess, huh?
You live and you learn. Happy birthday to you. You got beat up.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't it great?
It was great. Speaking of, we went to Denny's for my birthday. I heard a little story after I left.
So, for those of you who know me, which is all of you, I keep saying that like they don't all know me. Mm-hmm. I'm a talker. I'm a chatter. I will chat anytime, any place. We leave Denny's.
He's also a tall drink of water, as they say. 6'5", very handsome. The stage is set. Continue with your story.
So we're at Denny's. Our whole most of our family showed up for it. A couple of I guess only one of our brothers and Pebbles, who lives in California, didn't make it.
Yeah.
You were both missed.
The ones who didn't care about me on my birthday is all.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah. You get 2 siblings who hate you.
Oh, I live in California. Get on a plane. They have those now. It's my birthday.
We digress.
Just kidding, Pebbles. I love you.
So we finished eating. We went outside and we were standing in the parking lot talking. I get that chatting genetic flaw from my parents. So naturally, our whole family pretty much has it. We're all standing in the parking lot chatting.
Yeah, we like the sound of our own voice.
Rocky and his family felt the need to dip out early because I guess they didn't love us enough to spend a minute more of Rocky's birthday with us.
No, you see, here's the thing.
Turnabout's not fair play.
Who love mom and dad enough to give them grandkids. And sometimes that means that the twins, because we gave them twins, setting the bar very high. I'm wheezing. They are crazy, bro. Like, it was
They were out of the...
rough.
Oh, yeah. I'm with you there.
It's
They
like
were
having
crazy.
two 2-year-olds who team up. Like, they, it's not just like two 2-year-olds. It's two 2-year-olds who are like, well, you run interference here, I'll mess this up. I'll run interference here, you mess this up.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah. And they were all over the place at breakfast. I'm with you. It made it better. I digress. Rocky had left already. The rest of us were standing around talking, kind of making a plan for what was going on in our lives. Dinner the next day, shooting the breeze. You know how it goes. And this car filled with girls drives past, and the one in the passenger seat smiles and waves at me, kind of shy like,
Yeah.
And I smile back like a maniac, as I do. I have this illness where when people smile at me, I can't just smile back and be done with it. I'm kind of like a maniac about it. Sure. So I like pop this psycho smile.
He assaults you with his smile.
And I watched her like kind of visibly taken aback by it. She's like, oh, hello. And then they drove off and they went around the corner of the Denny's. And just before they went out of sight, I looked over again, and she turned and waved one more time. I was like, oh, that was weird.
Dope.
And that was as far as I thought it was going to go, so we keep talking. This car pulls up behind me again, right? Mm-hmm. I turn around, same carload of girls. I'm like, oh, what the heck? And the one in the passenger seat goes, can I have your number? To my credit, this is the first time this has ever happened to me, ever. Not the can I have your number thing. It happened to me in front of my parents and my whole entire family. Mm-hmm. And like it had happened to me 100,000 times before, I just said, yeah, sure. Gave her my number, and have a great day. And they drove off, right? That's all it was. I handled it very well, which is remarkable.
I heard there was more. What did Dad say?
I don't know.
When she asked, what?
Oh, my dad, who's married and 54,
old,
goes,
but young for his years.
Goes, yeah, you can have it for sure. Here. Wait, what?
That is not the story I heard.
What did he tell you?
Dusty said, Dad said, I'm too old for you.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
No.
That's funny.
I might be corrected today at dinner, but I'm under the impression he did not say that.
He tried to give her his number, huh?
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, we have a mystery to crack down on later. Anyways, you'll get an update next 0.5 episode. Continue.
So they drove off, and that was it. That was the end of it.
Dope, bro. Good on you. She call you?
No.
What? What's her problem? Hey, we know you're listening because we've got like 60% of the state here.
Because we're world famous.
Yeah. Call a man if you get his number. What are you doing?
I've been thinking about it.
Yeah.
I heard somebody in the backseat say to her, oh, I didn't think you were going to do it. Now I owe you money. So I'm thinking she worked up the courage to talk to me in the first place because somebody offered her money.
$50 or something.
So unless she gets more money, she's not going to call me. I might be wrong. Dad was under the impression that, oh, she's giving you 72 hours so she doesn't appear desperate. That's what he told me. Mm-hmm. She drove past twice.
Yeah. No, it is.
She drove past once, and I definitely saw her, and then they drove around again, and she asked for my number.
The desperation is there.
We're not fooling ourselves here. That's the thing I hate about dating. There are all these rules so we can fool ourselves into believing something. It's not true.
I mean, you don't pull over and get a troll's phone number unless you're desperate. I mean, that's just the way. Oh, just kidding. He's really handsome, folks.
But I do smile like a troll, so it's not inaccurate. Yeah, so
dope.
Fun little story for you.
Good
and
on you, man.
Followed by a hot take. Just say what you want, people. It's so much easier. As far as the rule of desperation goes, it shouldn't exist. I'm with Ted Mosby on that.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. Okay.
And it was nothing to do with her and everything to do with what Dad said to me. I don't believe in that. The 3-day rule, I don't believe in that.
Oh, yeah.
If you're interested in somebody, just go for it and be interested in somebody. And that's all it takes. And if they're not interested in you and back, leave them alone. That's a weird thing.
Are you advocating for the demise of the rules of decorum in our society?
Oh, yes, sir.
How dare you? How dare you?
I get the feeling you're leading into some other rules of decorum we
Nope.
could stand to be rid of.
Nope.
Not one.
Mm-mm.
There's not one that's
I
been
can't think of one
pushing
now,
on you.
but I'm sure there's one that bugs me.
Okay.
I was just teasing you.
Duly noted. Yeah, I'm advocating for that for sure.
Right
All teasing aside.
Right on. Oh, cool. Well, sweet. I think we should wrap this one up early. Give the folks a little reprieve from the hour-long episodes. What do you think?
I'm into it.
All right. Well, here's our update for the middle of the week, folks.
It's a short episode, but
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed it.
yeah.
Short and sweet. Issue pushed.
God bless.
Yup.